Hey, what's going on, humans? Hopefully you're having a good day. I know I am. So for right now, we're going to be taking a look at the SH Figuarts Kamen Rider V3. So I wanted to take a look at something a little bit different than what I usually do. So I want to take a look at an older figure, kind of revisit Kamen Rider V3. He is the third ever Kamen Rider. He came after Ichigo and Nigo. He was actually created by Ichigo and Nigo. And I just started watching the show, well, his season, and I love it very much. I'm enjoying it, and I enjoy him. He's a fun character. I like this guy, his fighting style, his different techniques, his story. It's a pretty fun season. If you haven't watched V3, I highly recommend it. But without further ado, let's get on to the figure itself. Now, this is the older SHF body style. So I believe these came around, I believe this one came out like, I want to say in the early 2010s. So yeah, there are going to be some things that he can do that, well, some things that he can't do that later iterations can't do. But it's okay. It's all good. So let's go into his articulation. For the head, you can look up and kind of get him to look down a little bit. A little tilt. He does have like a collar, which it's not that much of a hindrance to the head. It's kind of okay. Arms can come all the way out. And they can get a nice 90, they can get a nice bend at the elbow. Then you have like a swivel and a hinge on the wrist. Can rotate them around on the torso. All the way back. And bend all the way forward if needed to. And he does have movable pectorals. In case, like, I don't think they hinder the articulation much, but it's there if needed. So for the legs, they do have, like, I believe a little drop down method. So where they can do a full split like that. Can rotate the foot all the way out. Has a little bit of a swivel. Nice double bend at the knee. And then he has a little toe pivot. And they do have ankle pivot and swivel. So if I pose them up real quick. Nice little pose for V3. And you can get some good shots out of him. As I say, that looks kind of nice. And he also does have his mufflers on the back, I guess, which these are them just resting on his body. He does come with other ones, which, speaking of that, let's get to his accessories. As far as hands go, he comes with, now, one thing about the older Showa Rider figures is that they came with a plethora of hands because Showa Riders didn't really have much of, weapons. And V3 is kind of the same. So he has, for the right hand, he has a pointing hand. Two-finger pointing hand, which I think can be used for his posing, his signature posing. It comes with this hand right here, which is used to grab his V3 hopper device. So you would insert that into the hand like this. And what this device does is that it gives him the ability to shoot up a, I guess you could say a little tiny drone into the sky, so that way he can kind of see where Destron is, like the enemy that he's fighting off in this season. He's got two of these, the V fingers that he puts up when he does a signature pose. He does come with a pair of relaxed hands. And then he comes with 2 hands that are used for his bike, the Hurricane, which I don't have, unfortunately, not yet. And then he also comes with the little tiny holster piece, which you put on his waist when you have the V3 hopper. The V3 hopper when he takes it out, and then you can kind of replace it to make it look like he took it out. He also comes with this effects piece that goes on his foot. I kind of broke mine a little bit, so I mean I will have photos. But what it is you take this little piece off back here, and then there's like a little triangle piece right here that you pull off, and it's able to lift this piece up, and then you can stick the foot in. You're supposed to put this back down, clamp this piece in, and then take this little piece and just plug it in. So that's on that. And he does come with 2 of his these are 2 of like the mufflers that are supposed to be like riding in the wind. So for an example, you can just take them off easily. And then there are little ball joints on the back of his chest. And so, let's see, let me stand him up straight. And that's how he would look with them on his back. Just have the wind going off. It's a nice effect, of course, always good to have. I think I'll leave him on him like that. So, for his size comparisons, I want to compare him to some other lines. Here he is next to Kamen Rider Ichigo and Kamen Rider Nigo, the Double Riders 1 and 2. These are actually both of his creators. Gave him the power of V3, giving him the double Typhoon, since they both have Typhoons. And these are renewal versions. I really do hope that we do get a renewal for V3, because he is deserving of one. I mean, this guy's not bad, but imagine what we could get something like these guys, but just as V3. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Here he is next to Kamen Rider Yongle, aka Rider Man, which is the rider that showed up for his season. That's pretty interesting. We got Marvel Legends Eric Killmonger. And then you got my custom Psycho Silver from Lightning Collection. And for the heck of it, I think I'll just add some other riders. Here's another renewal. Kamen Rider Decade. Kamen Rider Chalice, or Callus. And something recent, Kamen Rider 01. These look a nice little evolution of riders. How he looks with them. So all in all, that's pretty much going to be it for this one. This is just something a little different. I might do the rest of the Showa riders to give them some love, because they're deserving of it. So if you like this guy, hope it helped you out. Hope you liked the video, and hopefully you humans, please have a good day. Take it easy out there.